can be a great people, Kal-El, they wish to be. They only lack the light to show the way.
Okay, everybody, welcome to the video. Today's Tuesday. I'm hitting up a bunch of Goodwill, Savers. I wasn't going to come to Savers initially. It is Senior Tuesday, but I come in a little bit later than I typically do, so hopefully it's a little less crowded. We'll see right now. But we're looking for items for eBay. We're looking to buy and sell. I might combine this with a Goodwill video. We'll just see how well it goes on there. But please hit the thumbs up to like the video and subscribe. Let's get in there. Okay, first off, there's hardly any carts here, so that means it's probably jam-packed. So my theory of coming later might not be a good one. But we're here now. Let's see what's going on. We're definitely gonna go to another Goodwill after. We're gonna go to a Goodwill after this. I've come here several times already, but it's nothing worth making a video about. Okay, let's work our way through here. Excuse me, pardon me. Let's go this way. Let's see if we can, hopefully everybody's on their way out. Oh man, there's a wall of carts straight ahead. Look at that. A little dog. Excuse me, pardon me, pardon me. Excuse me. Okay, let's just start here, aisle number 1, and work our way around here. What is that? It's kind of heavy, but that looks like an old TJ Maxx tag. We're also going to hit every single, we try to catch the baggy aisle every chance we can get. Oh, nothing there. Don't really see anything there. Okay, we're in the little holiday Christmas section here. Looks like a Thomas Kincaid type of art. But yeah, it's not really going to cut it. Okay. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. You know, that woman had some Chick-fil-A fries. I like Chick-fil-A. I like the little medallion hash browns they have in the morning. But I'm not a fan of their fries. I really don't care for the crisscross fries. I like their sandwiches. I mean, who doesn't love a good chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A? But I can't get behind their French fries. John, what brand this is? There's a brand in there. It's like those are, if I'm not mistaken, they're called the funny cars. Little gifts. It's like little gift tea sets. Come across them almost all the time.
I know.
What I want to do is get out of excuse me. get out of, or get out from behind certain people, otherwise they're just going to keep flowing in the same direction, you know? I'm not necessarily trying to move quickly, but I don't want to spend all day here, especially because it's not my favorite. I found a really, I'm going to show in my video, large Denise, it's a Stein, basically. It was from a Renaissance fair. All right, we'll have to check that baggy wall later. I'm going to check this one out. And really cool pottery, Denise, one of my favorites. It's a brand I collect, so it's definitely not for sale. I hadn't seen a large one like that. I really haven't. So that's a keeper. Is the little receiver in there for this one? No, it's not. There might be a Bluetooth one, but it's kind of just a tiny laptop mouse. Not really that great. There's that Dell like Arc mouse. I've seen that already. Little timer. This is a VGA to HDMI. No. Okay. Let's don't see anything there really. Let's go this way. Ow. Alright, let's see what else we can find then. I'll get back to you if I find anything. Alright, I picked up a couple things, but this stuff's going back. This Dell, this little like cutter device is going back. I'm gonna come take a look at the hats really quick. That keyboard, I wasn't familiar with the brand. Looked it up, ain't gonna be worth it. So we're not gonna walk out empty-handed because I found some Easton, which is typically associated with baseball brand, but Easton bocce ball, chrome bocce ball set. That goes for around $50, so. So we're going to pay $15.99 for the bocce ball set, a little bit less because it's 20% off. The hats still look good. I'll tell you that right now. So let's put this stuff back and then get a second look at the baggy wall over here and I'll let you know what I find. Okay, so let's see what a Tuesday has to offer. What do we have down here? 16, 11, 22. Don't think those are going to be worth it. Cordless trimmer. Some of those trimmers can do okay. Although they're probably priced up pretty high there. On Minecraft. That's a water cooler for a PC. Holds the a CPU cooler. Looks like it's still wrapped up in the original package. I don't know what the price is. I think the price is on the back of that, so I'll take a look. Oh, here we go. Look at this. This is a Radeon, $55. A Radeon RX 570. It's not the best in the world. I don't know if 55 is a good deal on that. I'll have to look it up and see what they're going for right now. I know that's a video card, so I do know the video card market isn't high right now. It was high when everybody wants to crypto mine. There's a camera bag right here with probably a camera in it. I'll have to ask for some help later, and we'll take a look at these. I'm gonna see what the price is on that cooler. I'll check to see what the 570s are going for. And then there's a camera. We'll look at. Okay, let's go this way. All right, so the RX 570 graphics card it's about what it would go for. It's a little high at 55, so we're definitely not going to be picking that up. However, if that popped up here, maybe there's other stuff. There's other items. Let's see. Ensemble. Don't see anything here. But we gotta keep our eyes peeled because there might be some other. I have found motherboards, CPUs, memory in here. If there's a graphics card, there might be. There's a graphics card and a CPU cooler. The CPU cooler looks like it's from Best Buy. It appears to still be brand new, so. Go this way. What that is. Micro bar. It's like a brand of headphones. Alright, we're just in the toy aisle right now, and got a couple things. Got these Legos, they're full Lego Duplos, which Lego Duplo isn't the best, but it does come with a carrying case. It is only $8.89. This is the official Lego one, so that's kind of cool. Decent price, but right here, look at this I saw the G.I. Joe. I was like, what? Sky Troopers. It's a tank. It's brand new in the box still. You see, it looks like it has everything in there. I'm just gonna double check like online to see, make sure it's all complete, make sure there's no pieces missing. But brand new. The comps are over $100, 100, 150. I think there was one for $175, and we're gonna pay. Kind of a shame they put that right there. $16.69 on that, so that's a pretty good score right there. It is a large item, so I will need a large box. But I do believe I already have a good box for it. So let's go. Let's go take a look this way. I'm gonna go see if there's any. Since we have been hitting pretty well on silverware, let's go take a look, see if there's any silverware. I was at Savers and I found those, looks like it's missing dividers. Otherwise, these guys be kind of cool, these vintage wood media holders. But this appeared to have like black dividers like this one is. So we'll pass on that. It was the North Star pattern on, what was it, Wallace silverware, which did pretty well. Oh, this is a fancy design here. What do we got? See, oh wait, look, take a look. That's the pattern. I think that's the pattern of the one. No, it's not Wallace though. Definitely not a Wallace. Looks similar though. Stainless Korea is all it says. Huh. Got a fancy pattern, but probably not really. Probably not anything there.
Maybe put your Apple iPhone in it, but
Just some plain Oneida stuff. Just too much of a mixed bag. I mean, if it was just like a bunch of forks, maybe I would do that. Or a bunch of spoons, a bunch of knives, really. That was too much of a mixed bag, though. We'll stay away from that. Okay, let's go check out the clear. 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 This is Hindi. What's around here? Clear. Pretty good. I believe this is American Brilliance, I believe, but doesn't go for that much. We'll leave it behind. I think what is it priced at too? It's just at $7.09. It's maybe a long tail $15 item. I'm not gonna get involved in that. Especially a glass item. With the amount of shipping that's involved with glass, I mean the packaging material to make sure because they're safe. Don't really want to invest that time on a $15 piece. Okay, I'm gonna sit here and clear, so let's bounce this way. And we're gonna go take a look at the backpacks first. Backpacks and like luggage stuff. Travel items. And we'll start out here. Not really seeing anything. Nothing there. It's like a surplus, military pack of some kind. That's probably not worth it. Nine Company now. Okay, there's really nothing there. Christmas in the Park. It's a local San Jose event that they have every Christmas. There's a park downtown that they set up. Different companies or groups decorate a little section. Usually a Christmas tree, and then they'll also have like a motorized, motorized little Christmas scene. I don't know, it's been going on forever. Like someone dropped a bunch of toys down there. Alright, so we'll take a look at shoes. I want to see what the prices of hats are because with the other Goodwill, their prices are a bit low. Excuse me, pardon me. I think they're. Let me pause the video for right now, just because the music's pretty high here. Okay, so the music in the men's like shoe hat area doesn't seem that loud, but whenever I go to upload it, it always gets caught for some reason. So I picked up shoes, 2 pairs. Got these New Balance 237s. Yeah, 237s. They're priced at $9.39, and they should go for about 30 to 40-ish. Those are pretty good. Ooh, Garfield. I'm a huge Garfield fan. I just discovered that the whole series is on Peacock, I think, if I remember correctly. I don't remember exactly which one it's on. I gotta look it up again, but I know I bookmarked it because I want to watch it. And I found these Keen slip-ons. These should go for about $40, and great price at eight cap. So we got some good shoes. The Legos, I'm kind of going back and forth on the Legos because Duplos, I have a bunch of Duplos right now still listed that aren't really moving, so I don't know. Excuse me, pardon me, can I see the glass, please?
Yes,
Sure. So I don't know about the Legos. I'm gonna take a look at that stuff really quick and see. I also want to see what the size are on these. They're my size? They're like in new condition. Okay, let's see what we can find. But let's see what the prices are here. Okay, so the CPU, it's called an AIO, or all-in-one cooler. It uses a some sort of coolant on the inside to help keep your CPU cool. And it was priced at $32. Now the comps, let me show you here what I'm looking at. So here are the comps. So on the low end, we're looking at 75. That was on bids. 250, 140, 120, 140. I think it's more in this 120 to 140 range. So brand new sealed. So that's what we're going to shoot for. So for $32, it's pretty good. Now the Legos, we're definitely going to put those back. I'm not going to... Duplo just don't do well. And I really don't want, just more... I don't want to pick up just mediocre items that are going to sit around. Now, if I didn't find anything else here and the Duplos were the only things I had, I would pick them up at a decent price. But I found some other great items to list, and, I have the, I'm in a position to where I can leave stuff behind if I don't feel it's gonna, it's gonna sell for the amount I want and the speed I want it to sell at. Also, too, this is gonna be a bit of a longer, the boxes, packaging this up is gonna be take a little bit of time. I'd rather invest more time in this one, which will probably give me closer to $100, as opposed to this one, which will probably, if I'm really thinking about it, maybe more like $25. So let's put this back. There's this funny little picture here. Not really worth anything. Okay. If I find anything else, I'll let you know. Otherwise, that's going to wrap up this trip.
Hey everybody, welcome to the end of the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed that trip. 2 trips actually. We went to 2 places, went to Savers, went to Goodwill. Savers, it was a bust. Man, I've had some great scores at Savers. Yeah, big scores too. and and in the book section as well. I mean, I did, I think, like $1,200 and a bunch of Star Wars, $200 in sales. On some Star Wars graphic novels from there one time. Then I got a bunch of I think it was World of Warcraft. No, Dungeons and Dragon ones as well too. I found some great computer hardware in there. But as of late, hasn't really been performing that well. I don't know. Maybe it's the day I'm going on. I'm not sure. And it really savers. And from what I know, from what I've seen people get great items out of there, or good scores. Is you need to really stay there all day as they start, bringing items from the back or from the front. It goes from the front to the back to the floor. So, you really got to stay there all day to see what comes in. Goodwill, boom, we got that CPU cooler, which is right up my alley. Brand new in the box, should be over $100. Should sell for over $100. Hopefully around $150, but I'm hoping it will eventually sell for. And then that G.I. Joe tank, that's going to be kind of a beast to kind of ship out. It's pretty big, but we should make some great profit on that item. And I have a perfect box for it as well too. So I had plans for that box for another thing, but then it ended up getting purchased locally. It was a golf bag. It ended up getting purchased locally, so I have this extra box sitting around that I'd already purchased for shipping out a golf bag. And I think I just might cut it down to size, and it'll fit that G.I. Joe tank perfectly. So, the day I'm finishing this video is actually my anniversary. We already had dinner. I made scalloped potatoes and a filet mignon, or tenderloin steak. Really, really delicious. One of our favorite. I'm a huge steak person. Preferred cut. Preferred cut is actually. I don't know. I love them all. I mean, I really do like prime rib. But I like one of my favorites actually skirt steak. Skirt steak is so delicious, so flavorful. It's meaty, a little fatty. You get some some of that oil from the fat. That breaks down as you cook it, but yet it's the way it's one where you have to cut a certain way in order for it. It's kind of like a flank steak, if you cut it wrong, they get kind of stringy, but it's so good. I mean, the skirt steak, in my opinion, is one of the best. But I mean, filet mignon. I love filet mignon as well too. Ribeye, New York strip's kind of like, I kind of like it, kind of, it's okay. I mean, I'll order it and eat it. I mean, but New York strip isn't one I would typically order all the time. But either way, I'm enjoying a little beverage in the evening here as I'm finishing my video, working on some listings, getting stuff done, for eBay. I'm on eBay all the time. I think I talked about in the previous video, when you're in the reselling world online on eBay, you're going to be on eBay all the time. It's just the way it is. Some people talk about disconnecting or, you really got to, but I don't know. In this day and age, disconnecting is difficult. Everything I do is on the internet. Even when I sit down to watch a show in the evening, it's on the internet. What's today? Today's Tuesday, which means it's X-Men finale. It's the X-Men 97 finale tonight. So that's what I'm gonna watch tonight. And really, when I get time to watch TV, I'll watch a couple of shows. We like cooking shows. We'll watch a couple cooking shows, generally when my wife gets home and, we're having dinner. And then towards the evening, I'll really watch something, that I enjoy. And I think the other night I watched some documentary on aliens or something, if I remember correctly. But tonight will obviously be an X-Men night before I go to bed. Okay, enough about me. And, well, you guys probably want to know about reselling here. But we're going to talk about some items later in the what sold, which had no sell-through rate. 0 sell-through rate. There was no sales history, but yet we got them sold. And a lot of what I do... Oh, really quick. Announcement. First of all, before I jump into that, I know I'm kind of like all over the place, but announcement. Where am I at? Okay. So I heard back from my contact over at eBay, and I am now an eBay seller meeting, San Jose. San Jose eBay seller, chapter leader. Wait, what did it say? eBay seller meetings, chapter leader for San Jose. So, what does that mean? I guess I'm leading some meetings here. I guess I'm going to be setting up some meetups here locally in San Jose. I need to finish the rest of this process here, the rest of the information that they're requesting from me. But it's pretty exciting. I obviously I wanted to, I was hoping for it, and it took a little while, to get the message back. I thought, it's not going to happen after all. But she emailed me, and emailed me last night. So we're going to get that started, get that going. We'll get some meetings going. We'll start meeting with other sellers. Networking. Learning from other people. You can't be so isolated and focused. Whether you're watching people through YouTube or connecting with people at your local Goodwills, connecting with people at the flea market and everything. Not just necessarily for eBay, but to also get merchandise as well too. I've met a lot of people at the flea market who, before it was, you're just starting out, you're getting to know people, getting to learn like who's, I talk about it in my videos when I go to the flea market, and just getting to know where people are at, where the best deals are at. And once you start to get to know people, once you start to show your face more, you're spending money obviously, then they'll obviously give you better deals. It just happens over time. Do I have have I had and do I have contacts within thrift stores? Yeah, there's definitely opportunity there to develop contact. A little more difficult because obviously it's a business, and but flea markets easier to make connections and develop relationships. Buy sell relationships. I buy from them, and I they make some money. Then I take it, put it online, and I hopefully make some money as well too. But this will be the opportunity to meet up with other sellers. If anybody's in the area, if anybody comes on down, we can definitely set up meetings. I'll see how all that goes. I'm not sure really how they're supposed to help me advertise it. They're gonna send me a whole bunch of stuff soon here in the mail, a bunch of eBay merch, I think is what they said as well too. So that's cool. I mean, I'm selling on eBay. I've been selling on eBay for well over 20 years, and it only makes sense to partner up with them to try to help other sellers, help myself, help community. eBay, of course, help eBay make money, because eBay is going to make money. They need to make money to continue on the platform. And don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged by everybody that's talking so much crap about eBay. I guess you want to say it, but everybody there's fault to get thrown around everywhere. We can throw around fault all the time. It's easy to find fault in this, find fault in that, find fault in that, and then you find people that are the same. You find people that are constantly like finding fault here, finding fault there, finding issues with them, finding issues with that. Well, actually find people that are similar and that they are also tossing fault and everything around. So really surround yourself with people that are finding solutions, that are people that are builders, people that are like, man, just instead of constantly being negative, surround yourself with positive people. If you surround yourself with positive people, you can't help but be positive. I mean, unless you're just constantly negative, and then eventually those people might kick you out of the group. But hopefully we can build a nice positive group of San Jose sellers, or people that are visiting as well too. If people want to come visit San Jose, join the group, we can definitely do that as well, I believe. So I'll have definitely more information on that. I got to finish the rest of the information they want from me, and we'll see where that goes. More to come. Before I went off on that tangent, talking about sell-through rate. Oh yeah, I was watching Harry Tornado's video. I watch a little bit of everybody's videos, you know. I find them all entertaining, and I try to look for little tidbits. There are always tidbits of information, even in those that are very negative about, you know, reselling and all that, or the platform, or people that are positive as well too. You know, there's always, you know, little tidbits of information you can find, and yeah, that could be helpful to you. That's why I watch everybody. You know, you never know. You never know what you're going to learn or who you're going to learn from. But I was watching Harry Tornado. Either way, this is not really. I didn't really necessarily learn anything from this video, but he was talking about this little sticker he has about sell-through rate. Did you check the sell-through rate stickers that he hands out? And you guys have heard it here before on my videos. We don't really focus too much on sell-through rate. Now, when I am looking up stuff on my phone, you know, I'm just trying to confirm if there's buyers for this. Is there a market for the items that I'm looking at? You guys see, I pick up a lot of unique items. You know, I'm not someone that has, you know, well, when it comes to keyboards, yeah, I'm constantly replenishing keyboards in my eBay store. And sometimes, you know, I find a lot of the same keyboards. A lot of the other stuff I sell, unfortunately, I can't find, like, quantity, you know, in large quantity. It's, I don't know, it's difficult. I would think I would eventually, at some point, find a lot of the same items, but it just doesn't happen, you know. I find a lot of unique items. I mean, look at what I have here on my table that I'm prepping to picture. I gotta find the other elephant, but a little elephant with some mother of pearl inlay, brass. You know, we picked that up the other day. And then right into some vintage cast iron dumbbells here. I mean, definitely look out for vintage cast iron dumbbells. These things sell incredibly well, and they can be incredibly profitable as well too, especially if you get some of the you know, the big name. This isn't branded. I'm gonna try to scan it with Google Image and see if I can come up with a brand. I don't know if it's branded or not, but look out for vintage workout gear. I mean, obviously, the weight's going to be the issue there when it comes to shipping. But just so unique, just so diverse. You know, I never know what's going to happen. That's what keeps it fun, in my opinion, and what keeps me going. I'm constantly learning, finding stuff. But I've developed the skills over these years of doing it to be able to identify items, usually by look, by touch, that can sell, and that I can know that can sell, and that I know that I could potentially sell it. Yeah, I think I said that all right. Yeah, I think I said that all right. I'm not. Yeah. I look at items. I be like, can I? This is what's going through my head. Can I sell that item? And once I've determined, yes, I know I can sell that item, then I go to look. Okay, this is what it's going to cost me. How much does it actually sell for? What am I looking at profit-wise? Because if, you know, they're only, if I'm paying $5 maybe for this elephant, and it's only selling for $7, then I'm gonna leave it behind. But if it's selling for more in the range of about $20, then I know, okay, I could probably pay $5, $6. You know, then you're starting to get up there, and you're like, maybe $5 is probably really where I want to be at. And so that's what I start, if I'm at the flea market, start my negotiation at. Or, you know, if I'm at the Goodwill, am I going to pick it up or not, basically. So, and then, you know, then I will take a look at the competition as well, too, to see what people are currently pricing the item at. I definitely look at, I want to look at the pricing. Do I look at sell-through rate? It because I'm looking at the pricing, I'm going to see what the sell-through rate is. That doesn't matter. Well, it matters. I shouldn't say it doesn't matter, because in the beginning, it can be a really, really helpful tool to beginners to keep an eye on that. Once you've been doing this for many years, you will get an eye for what you can sell and what you can't sell, regardless of sell-through rate. I've sold items. I'm going to show you a couple items I've sold with no sell-through rate at all. One of them is based on my experience. The other one is based on my experience and my expertise. The other one is based on just my experience of selling. And I'm like, yeah, I know I can sell that. And sure enough, it's sold with no sell-through rate. And I've sold items with very poor sell-through rates. I've sold items with that have had maybe 1 or 2 sold, and there's still 10, 15, 16, 20 listed, and mine's still sold. So, which is why I don't really follow sell-through rate. I look to see what the pricing is. Is it going to be profitable for me? And do I think I can sell it? It's taken me this many years to get to this point. Hopefully, through me showing you guys what I'm selling, what I'm picking up, and the cool, unique items I show you in my what solds, I really think, great pictures, a great title can get things sold. Yes, I do utilize other tools like promoted listings. I promote everything. I do promote my listings. I do send out offers, so that also, everybody has those tools available to them on eBay. Well, I think promoted, you have to have a store. You have to have a eBay subscription in order to utilize some tools like that. But as a matter of fact, really quick, before we jump into the what solds, one thing I did want to mention, I just remembered right now when I was talking about the store subscriptions, is when you sign up for your eBay store subscription, if you do decide to do that, and I definitely recommend it, so you get those extra tools to use to help sell your items. There's 2 plans. There's your monthly plan and there's your yearly plan. Now, the monthly plan is usually, I think, about $15 or so more expensive than the annual plan per month. But what's kind of... the wording isn't quite clear. When you sign up for the yearly plan, you do not pay that whole year up front. I think, what do I pay for the I forget what the name is, but either way, it's $60 a month. If I were to sign up for the monthly, it'd be like $75 a month. But I sign up for the annual, but I do not pay, and you do not pay those $60 times 12 right up front. You still get charged monthly. What it is you're basically it's like like the cell phone contracts. They lock you in for a year, and if you happen to break it, there's a penalty for that. If you just sign up for the monthly, the higher, what's going to cost, for $15 more, there's no contract. You could just break it at any time. But if you're planning to do this long term, just sign up for the year. You save yourself $15 a month. Someone mentioned that in their video, and I just wanted to, not sure if everybody knows that, because I've signed up so many, I've signed up a long time ago, so I don't even remember. Okay, let's get to the what solds. Okay, in between me setting up this next one, I've just got a message on eBay, and another thing to be cautious about, another thing to be aware of, along with, like I was just telling you about the monthly thing, is you're gonna get people shooting you messages. Hey, I live in the same city as you. Do you want to do a local meetup? Okay, you could do local meetups. You could do local pickups. There's, instead of sending out or mailing it or getting a tracking number or anything like that, there's it gives you a code that a code that the buyer has, and then you as a seller have to scan that code in. If the code isn't scanned, or it's QR code, if that doesn't scan, then there is a number code that you can input in the event that the QR code doesn't work. So, but they also mention that way you avoid paying shipping and seller fees. That is a big no-no. You do not. If your item is listed on eBay and someone shoots you a message over saying, "Hey, let's meet up locally. I can pay you in cash," you can't do that. eBay will catch it, and I don't know what happened. You get a defect on your account? I mean, I'm pretty sure there might be like a warning or two first before they, take any, more strict action. But you definitely don't do that. You don't take anything offline. I've met up with people locally, and sometimes the eBay messaging system just doesn't work as fast as maybe text message. And I'm trying to give people my phone number. Just text me. you've already paid for it, text me, but it flags it anyway when you put your phone number in there. So be cautious with that. If anybody's trying to do a local meetup to bypass fees, whatever, you cannot do that. So just be aware. If it's on eBay, you got to sell. I mean, ultimately, you can do whatever you want, but you can't exchange this. I don't know how else you're supposed to get a hold of the person. You know, once they see, they'll see that in your messaging system, and you know, I don't know. Just don't do it. Don't do it. That's it. Just don't do it. You don't want to ruin your account, or you don't want to be, you know, getting defects or anything like that. Okay. I just came up right now at this moment. First item up, we have an NVIDIA Shield. Now, the NVIDIA Shield is came out as a handheld portable device. It has a screen, it has a controller, or a screen built into the controller, and it has Android. It's an older version of Android, so you can't really update it to the latest. It still has some games on there you can play. I used to play Half-Life 2 on it. For me, it's a little weird. I'm not really used to a controller. I've been a PC gamer for so long. I do very poor with controllers. I'm not very good. So, I had it. I thought it was cool. I've had it for a while. It was one of my own personal, pieces. But it's just been sitting around, and I'm like, man, I'm really not doing anything with it. I can't upgrade it or anything. So I'm like, I'm just going to sell it. I know it sells for around $100. And it sold for $76.50. You know, it actually sells closer to $80 is what it actually sells for. So $76.50 is what we sold it for, and great sale. And I got something moving around the house. You might have stuff laying around the house as well too that have value. This just happens, to be a gaming device, and gaming is incredibly popular. NVIDIA is a big name in gaming. Another thing to look out for as far as the NVIDIA Shield, there's the NVIDIA Shield. They made a tablet and controller combo. It's not connected, but it's just a tablet that you can set up, and then you have the controller. Sometimes the controllers can sell pretty well. Obviously, if you have the tablet with the controller, it sells well. There's the NVIDIA Shield, which hooks up to your TV, which does incredibly well too. So look out for NVIDIA products. NVIDIA is gaming, and obviously people pay a premium for gaming. NVIDIA graphics cards, you see me pick them up all the time. Be cautious if you're picking up just loose graphics cards. Unless you can test them, I would stay away from them. You could check to see what they sell for parts. Or if they're brand new. If they're brand new, then you don't have to worry about it. They're brand new in a box. Okay, next thing we sold, and this is one, now we're getting into the pieces that sold with no sell-through rate. I knew I could sell them, and we're not talking crazy profit here, but it's still good money, and we're still making money. That's the key. This is a fused glass business card holder. I mean, who's using business card holders nowadays? Who's using business cards? But people still do. People still have them. But a fused glass was a fused glass piece. Really cool, just like old school retro 80s. I sold what I sold last time that reminded me of Saved by the Bell. A hat. I sold a Disneyland hat that reminded me of Saved by the Bell. This also too kind of reminded me of Saved by the Bell. I didn't put that in the title, but I put 80s, 90s, office, desk, and I put the kind of like the colors, retro in there, and it sold $10.40. I think we got this for under $1. I think it was 89 cents at Goodwill. So, really cool piece. Just a little retro piece. Nothing crazy, but it was cool, and it's profitable. It's a profitable item to sell if you can find it for the right price. Around $1 is what I recommend. So really cool. No sell-through rate at all. No name on it. No nothing. It's just a piece of fused glass. Someone liked it, saw it. It's easy to ship. It's tiny. I put this in a bubble mailer, by the way. I just wrapped it 4 times in bubble wrap. I did put a little bit of packaging paper. I stuffed it in where you would put the business cards. Wrapped it up 4 times. Sent it on its way. Cool piece. Okay, now I talked about this in the previous video as well too. But we have the thermal take hard drive cages with the hard drive sleds in them. I thought this would be a long tail item. I thought it'd probably sit for a while, but It didn't. It's about a week and a half. We already sold one, $27. Again, no sell-through rate. Incredibly niche item. Incredibly niche. Someone really, really has to be actively looking for this piece. But I'm telling you, people are. I've looked for these in the past. Not necessarily this brand, but people want the OEM ones. Usually when you go on looking for this kind of stuff, it's all remakes coming out of China. Who knows if it's even here stateside, if you can get it quick enough or not. But I happened to find these. These came out of a computer case, more than likely. Someone just probably needed more space in there. $27 what we sold it for. And again, another easy shipper. Just goes in a small little bag. No sell-through rate at all on these items, or on those two items. The NVIDIA show there was sell-through rate. But the other ones, no sell-through rate at all. So you can still sell items with no sell-through rate, with even poor sell-through rate, because I've done it. And I've made money doing it. I don't pass up items that I know I can sell. If I feel I can sell that item, I'll do it, regardless of sell-through rate. It takes time to develop that I don't know, is it confidence or just knowledge or just the ability to recognize items that will sell well, that you can sell well, that you can describe properly, that you can set up a title. You know, it's all about window dressing. It's all about dressing up your item, getting it in front of the right eyes. And, you know, no matter what people says, I know a lot of people are talking about, you know, eBay search is broken, it's something's wrong with it. I have not experienced any problems with it at all. Like I've said, I don't know. I can't say that they're not experiencing these problems, because many people are, and I can't say that all these people are wrong, but I don't experience any of these issues, and people are still finding my items. Is it the title structure? That's why I'm starting to put these title structures on there and make sure you guys can see those title structures, so that way you guys can properly list your items as well too, and take great pictures. You know, the more, you know, hopefully, you know, the more you grow and everything, you start to expand your ability to take pictures. You know, better lighting, I have light boxes. You know, light boxes here. I have a white background. I actually have oh, you see it in the pictures. Yeah, it's just a cardboard. It's just a white cardboard thing that I use, and I have the, you know, I put the rulers in there, so that way people can know exactly what the size of the item is, what it looks like. I still get questions though about size, even though the rulers are in there. People still say, "How tall is it? How wide is it?" I'm like, did they not see the rulers in the picture? So, otherwise, that's the end of the video, guys. Let me know what you guys think down below. Would you guys be interested in coming to, if you guys are going to visit San Jose at all? I mean, I don't know. Is there stuff to do here? I don't know. Do people come here on vacation? San Francisco's right up the, you know, 30 or 40 miles up the road there. So, but let me know what you guys think of what I talked about today. Sell-through rate. If you guys follow it, great. It's a great tool to use. Personally, I don't really look. I mean, I look at it, yeah, because I'm going through there, but it's not something I rely upon. Hit the thumbs up to like the video. Subscribe. Hit the bell notification. Every Thursday we do a live show from the flea market. So if you want to get notified of when I go live, you got to be subscribed, and you got to hit that bell notification to catch those videos. Otherwise, we'll catch you in the next one.